me.
What's up, guys? Now, some of you have requested this bad boy, so here he is. It's the Power Charge Bumblebee from the new BUMBLEBEE movie. Oh, and as a side note, lots of you have requested the Spider-Verse toys, so I will be heading back to the store to hunt them down. Now, I probably should have just gotten them the first time I saw them, but so hopefully they're still there. Wish me luck. Oh, and let's do some subscriber shoutouts. Now, there were a ton of requests, like over 35 plus, so I only picked 20 for now. I'll probably do more in a future video, so if I missed you, I'll get you next time. And regardless of whether you ask for a shout out or not, I always appreciate all my subscribers and love hearing from you in the comments, and I try my best to answer everyone. Alright, now let's shout it out. Leading the pack is New Zealand Suicide. His name is written in Japanese and it's the name of a wrestling character that he created himself. Now he's up front because he's one of my longest subscribers. He's been with me since the beginning when I only had like 500 subscribers, and he's watched and commented on every single video I've made, which is insane. Thanks, man. He also has his own channel where he reviews Lucha Libre wrestling masks in both English and Spanish, so if that's your jive, definitely go check him out. I have a link to his channel in the description below. And some of my other longtime subscribers, also with their own channels, are Nymad Rowan, I hope I pronounced that right, Bumblebee Unboxer, that's fitting for this video, Just a Common Fan, or is he? Pasianti Gadapali, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, so sorry in advance, man. Siandre's Games and Vlogs, Nerdy Review Studios, double exclamation point, I like your style, Marvel Fanboy, Ben Solo, Nathaniel Newtomo, XC Fusion 04, Rion Corpus, Poketube Studio, Joshua Jeremiah, Forensic Dragon, Ghost Rider 822005, that's a lot of numbers, Natasha Dor, Iron Spider 5532, a little less numbers, Awesome Point, and Just James 1. Thanks guys for being awesome subscribers. And with that, enjoy the review. Starting with front, you get a completely open display so you can try them out, as well as some cool pictures here. Here's one side with a what's up pose of bee, and the other side with a hiya pose. There's the top with a waving bumblebee, and here's the back with a bunch of stuff you can do, as well as some cool glam shots, and it's actually an official Volkswagen licensed product. And there's the bottom with the UPC. And there he be, guys. Get it? Bee? Because he's a bee, and man, he's a lot bigger than he looked in the pictures. Cool! Now starting with the head, we get the new less Michael Bay-ish design. The details in the face are great with all the micro sculpting and everything for those small little mechanical pieces, even the tiny little screw holes that are on his face. Although he has kind of sad eyes, which I don't get. But at least they're kind of a cool blue transparent, so that kind of makes up for... No, he's just sad. Kind of wish they painted the Autobot symbol too. That would have been sweet. And the sides here have the hinges for the mask, which is on the back here. As you can see, it just hangs out back there. It looks pretty cool. And the mask back here is actually spring-loaded, and it's activated by these side chops right here. You simply pull them forward. Sometimes it gets stuck here. There we go. And then the mask deploys. His ears are springy too, and that's what the mask gets stuck on sometimes. And the mask is nicely sculpted too, with nice angular details and edges. And I really like the eyes here, how it's transparent. And take a look, you see kind of a bee honeycomb pattern, just like real bug eyes. So that's actually a nice touch, even though they did it in the movie. At least they translated it to the toy too. And with the mask deployed, the back of his head looks kind of like a crater. And moving into the body, we get the much more traditional Transformers look compared to the Bayverse versions. You get part of the nicely sculpted Volkswagen hood there, and these headlights here are actually slightly transparent, and when you activate the Power Charge feature, there's LED lights right back there that activate. Just like that. I'll talk more about this later. And he's got some generic robot detailing on his abs there, as well as the little speaker holes there, as you can see. So I guess one could say he has some rockin' abs. yeah, no. And on the back here, you get the rest of the hood there, as well as the doors and the windows. And underneath, you get some more generic mechanical detailing. And this here is a battery port cover, which houses a single AA battery, which is kind of included. They give you a demo battery, it says, but I don't really know what that means, but it works. And this here is the on-off switch, and it's either on or off. There's no try me or demo mode or any of that silliness. And moving into the arms, you get the more traditional, smoother Transformers look. This is a nice yellow paint there. This is actually molded in yellow, but still pretty nice. It's got got some pretty nicely detailed hands with a little open hole there for I don't know what, because he doesn't come with any accessories. And you have some cutouts here for the transformation sequence. And if you lift this up just like that, you actually can see some of the disc brake detail underneath, which is pretty cool. And the wheel has a nice Volkswagen hubcap to it, and it's actually just made of hard plastic. It's not rubber, which is kind of, yeah, I would have liked rubber, but plastic lasts longer. But the left hand's a cool one because it comes with the deployable blade. It's a pretty cool looking blade. It's got some of that Cybertron writing on it. The back of it though is just, you know, plain molding, but it's okay, you don't really see the back. And it's not really sharp, but it's not really bendy either, as you can see, so just don't poke yourself with it. And the thighs here have that cleaner look. I actually really like it. It's just smooth, and it has more like that traditional Transformers look, which I like the most. And this hole here, actually, that's very important for transformation, which I'll show you in a bit. But the lower leg here has some wicked cool detail. Just check out all that crazy sculpting and like the mechanical pieces. There's the wheel, there's part of the back hood, there's part of the tail light. Forgot the name of that for a second. There's part of the back window. It's really nicely detailed and sculpted. Very hard to transform too. Ugh. And here's the bottom of the feet for you with the Lego Mumbo. Wait, where's the Lego Jumbo? What the? Is it on here? Where? What? Oh, there it is. It's on the door. Oh, and the other door too. Tricky. I kind of like it. It's pretty hidden. And for articulation, his head only rotates about that far to the right and that far to the left, not 360. No side to side and no up or down. And the arm rotates 360 as long as you push the door back there. And it also has a pretty decent shoulder joint. And the elbow can rotate quite a bit up and a little bit down, overextended. And it also rotates. And the legs can go very far up and very far back depending on whether you move stuff around or not, as you can see. It can actually go 360, but the stuff gets in the way. Just look at that. Woo! It's crazy. And he's got some super splits, knee rotation, and his knees go 90 degrees back, and actually quite a bit forward, which I don't understand because he looks really weird when you stand him with it like that. Alright, now let's talk about this Power Charge feature, which I honestly don't really understand. Because see, the box says that it has like 25 plus phrases and sounds, and like the manual and box say that, you know, to keep it charged up for awesomeness, but check this out. Okay, so I charge it.
You're not getting nothing out of me.
And then keep going. He says the same thing, and I'm charging it, it's still going, and nothing's happening. I don't hear any other phrases, and he just powered down. I mean, it's like, keep it charged up so it doesn't power down, but he powered down even though I was spinning it, so I don't really get how this thing works. Now, if you go in the other direction, you get a different sound.
Best friends for life, dude.
But it's kind of the same, like you might get one or two different ones, but that's kind of it. Like, see? And then he powered down. I don't get it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know. If anybody out there knows what I'm doing wrong, or if this is just the way it is, I mean, just comment below, because I'm just confused. Although of the few sounds that he does make, it's the same sounds that are in the Bumblebee studio helmet that I reviewed right up here from the new Bumblebee movie, except you can't cycle through them anywhere near as easily as that helmet that I reviewed. So I guess he really means it when he says,
You're not getting nothing out of me.
but on the bright side, he actually makes a transformation noise whenever you lift the hood here. Check this out. And then back, and then there. And it's much more responsive. Alright, now let's go and transform this guy. Now it does come with this manual here. See it says rev to charge. I don't get it. But anyways, the instructions are on the back here on how to transform, and honestly, these were pretty good, but then when I got to like this step here, I started getting confused and it just fell apart on me, so I just kind of wing it. Alright, first things first, doesn't matter whether the mask is up or down. And what I like to do is raise the back here, makes the transformation now, then I have plenty of room for the legs. Alright, then you take the leg here, you take this top portion up, just like so. And then you take this piece and you just pull that out like that, and then swing this around the back just like so. And then this part right here, fold that down, and then kind of get this up like that. See, this little thing is pretty tight. And then you get this around, wait. Oh geez. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this goes forward, and then you swing that up like that, swing that forward, and then bring this around, clear that back there, and then you just snap these two pieces together in the back. Make sure this is actually that way. And then it, see, perfect. Just falls right into place. And then get the other side. All right, so now you should be looking like this here with the B back there. So then you get this up, and if you see there's a little slot here and then a little peg here. I found that if you actually slide that in first, like so, just get that as started, and then everything else just kind of falls into place, just like that. Alright, so now you have that, and then you just raise this up, you kind of fold this out there, and then straighten out the legs. Raise these here, just like that, and then you unfold the doors there, just like so. Door goes out, window goes up. Then you fold the doors, just like so. Bring them back around, just like so. Come on. I suck at transforming. Alright, so now you have something that looks kind of like this. Looks absolutely awful, but it's okay, because it's not done yet. And here's that little thing I told you about on the leg that's very important. There's that hole right there, and then there's the peg right here. And you have to make sure that they line up like so. You know, you can kind of bend the legs around until they line up, because it's very... There we go. There's one. And there's two. It's very important. If those don't line up, then the whole thing is just gonna fall apart on you. All right, there we go. Now they're both lined up. Now we can work on the top. All right, now you know it's lined up. This little gap here, just kind of finagle it and everything until it goes in there. Oops, there's a little hole there, just like that. Just kind of move it around until they start snapping into place. And then this hood, once everything is good, should just go just like that. And there you go. Oh, the arms. Alright, the arms, just kind of straighten them out, roll that around, and then you'll see there's a little gap here, or a little hole, and then there's a slot right there. Wait, no, that's a slot. That's the peg. And just fold that around, make sure that lines up there. Same thing for the other arm. Make sure the peg goes into the slot, just like that. And now you're done. Wait, get that up there. Keep forgetting. I really suck at Transformers, guys, just to let you know. And there it is, guys, car mode. And it looks pretty good overall. You know, it looks like a Volkswagen Beetle, as it should be. Got the front headlights here and the hood, and this little bumper is soft, as you probably saw already. And it's got one rear view mirror here that's also soft and bendy. Then, you know, the hubcaps are pretty cool looking, but you saw that when, you know, the close-ups of robot mode. Then you got that there. Then on the back there's the hood, nice, gap, whatever. And then, you know, you got that windshield paint there, and then the taillight paint there. No, what license plate? Yeah, that's what it's called, forgot. And then you have these back bumpers that are nice and soft. But what's cool is if you look at the bottom, it's just like the movie where you can see his head and everything, and then, you know, his arms and stuff. So that's pretty nice touch. Then you got the Power Charge. Now the sounds that Power Charge makes actually changes when you go into car mode, but it's the same deal where it only makes one or two sounds. I mean, you got that. So it's just starting up. And still going. And he's sad now because it powered down. Then you go up. And yeah, it's just revving. I don't know what that was supposed to be. And he's sad again. I don't know if that was like him flying and then the car revved, or if that was a weird scene. Because I mean, like, what? I don't get that. But anyways, yeah, so and when you roll him around, it does activate it, so that's a plus. See? And he powered down. Seriously? Although one cool thing about this is that you can actually have him in car mode with his arms out, just like that, and he can still roll around. So now he can like knock bad drivers off the road or something. Man, I wish my car could do that. What the? That's what you get for stealing my shark all the time, 'cause you suck. Alright, now for some comparisons. Here he is next to the Ant-Man and the Wasp, Shrink and Strike Ant-Man, the Mattel Basic Aquaman movie Aquaman, the Hero Vision Iron Spidey, the Infinity War Hero Vision War Machine, the SH Figure Arts Thanos, and Megatron from McDonald's. Happy Meal. Well guys, this is one super sweet Bumblebee. The size, details, and overall sculpting are quite good, and it's definitely a winner in my book. I just wish the Power Charge feature worked better. But no matter, the figure matters more to me than the sound effects. Anyways guys, like I said before, I'll probably do some more subscriber shoutouts in future videos. Although I don't want to do them too often because otherwise they won't really feel special anymore. And you know, that's kind of the whole point. Either way though, I'm always happy to hear from you guys in the comments and always appreciate you joining me in my videos. I said it before and I'll say it again. I have hands down the best subscribers on YouTube. Period. Anyways guys, I'm off to hunt me some Into the Spider-Verse toys, so wish me luck. Peace.